It might be simple to succumb to the glittering allure of wealth and riches at times in life. However, those monetary extravagances conceal priceless qualities that cannot be measured by the quantity of money in our bank accounts. By adopting a Stoic perspective, we can perceive that what truly draws and maintains people are characteristics rather than tangible possessions. Relationships aside, let's examine 10 attributes that women find admirable in men. More than wealth and worldly possessions, they are qualities that any average man may work on and become more stoic. Cultivating these qualities is not just a personal objective that also serves as a means of fostering meaningful relationships with others by emphasizing self-control and establishing enduring principles. A man can not just capture a woman's interest with money, but also with the richness and essence of his personality. Therefore, before we begin, make sure you've subscribed to the channel and enabled notifications so you can keep up with all of our noteworthy and fascinating content. Additionally, I hope you enjoy the movie and watch it through to the end, since all of the topics listed below will be beneficial to you. Right now, allow yourself to develop personally and strengthen your relationships. Let us start with the most valuable man, Socrates. Asserts that a person with high values is one who is confident, peaceful, and strong. Let's discuss this idea. Fundamentally, Stoicism promotes morality, intelligence, and self-control, implying that the true worth of an individual stems not only from their outward appearance, but also from their moral fiber and inner strength. Because in many social contexts, individuals frequently determine someone's value based on their appearance or artistic talent. Attention. It's almost as if males had an innate instinct whereby women may seek for indicators of stability, while men may seek out physical beauty, which denotes health and fecundity and security, such as strength or wealth. This isn't just a human issue, it's a common thread. Stoicism now urges us to consider this in relation to various species. Alternatively, consider 2 situations in which individuals become more valuable to society. One takes the conventional path, boosting beauty and flashing money, or, nonetheless, employing status symbols, such as a fancy car, increases their value. Via personal development, building resilience, showing kindness, and do you believe that developing wisdom provides a more authentic and long-lasting sense of worth than Stoic philosophy? Make the case for the latter, saying that a Stoic seeks to draw people via lasting attributes, but with enduring virtues. These virtues are accessible to everybody and unrestricted by bodily characteristics or material belongings. For instance, a person may not be the most physically appealing individual in society, yet their capacity for composure may make them more appealing, placing a great deal of pressure on others to act justly and fairly, or to give. For those who appreciate sound counsel during difficult times, it can make them extremely valued. Intimate relationships aside, Stoicism highlights how crucial it is to remain self-sufficient and emotionally unreliant, rather than attempting to appear appealing just to meet biological or Stoicism advises people to develop a strong, complete self that they can withstand social conventions. By itself, this not only increases your attractiveness, but also gives you integrity and self-respect. So keep it in mind the next time you consider your worth. Because taking care of your inner self is more important than trying to fit in or obtain attention. Overcoming obstacles in life and offering support to people nearby is a principle that endures. As people age, or as the seasons change, it's always the same too, a strong sense of humor. We all know that the best cure is laughing, and it's true in many ways that having a good sense of humor can enhance our happiness as well as make us more comprehensible and likable to others. This is particularly true when it comes to how women see males, considering how a little joke might help break the ice at a party, or how, for many women, a shared laugh may diffuse a potentially dangerous scenario. Demonstrate the power of comedy to heal hearts and create bridges between individuals. There's something truly unique about a man who can make her laugh and temporarily forget about her difficulties. Charming beyond simply making you laugh, comedy can also showcase your intelligence and creativity. Consider that thinking up anything humorous to say right now isn't just about being foolish. It frequently calls for fast thinking and an original viewpoint. Imagine, for example, a couple in the globe going through a routine chore like, while food shopping, the man makes light-hearted remarks about the exorbitant costs of avocados. Suddenly, the chore becomes a time for sharing fun because of these. Though there are little things that might make daily life more happy, it's crucial to keep in mind that humor should be kind and welcoming, without sacrificing one's capacity for self-satisfaction or others. It's the type of humor that, when shared, elevates rather than denigrates. Authenticity improves relationships by displaying a degree of comfort and confidence that is naturally appealing. Basically, having a good sense of humor brings lightness of heart is a lovely quality that can enhance everyday relationships smoother and more pleasurable, and women particularly like it in their relationships. So let's continue to laugh and smile together. It really does make a difference. The third is emotional. Intellect is a talent that is highly prized in romantic relationships and is crucial for forming bonds. In relationships, particularly with women, tinal intelligence refers to the capacity for comprehend, identify, and regulate your own feelings, in addition to comprehending, and men who can empathize with others' feelings might strengthen their relationships. With women far more effectively by demonstrating emotional comprehension. Picture a male. Even if his partner stays silent, who knows when she's having a rough day? Instead of trying to make everything right or ignore her sentiments, he just acknowledges, comprehends, and encourages her emotional intelligence, which entails being. Being able to recognize and respond to the emotions of others is more than just knowing what to say, requires a deep comprehension of and connection to their stoic emotional state. Emotional intelligence and wisdom go hand in hand, particularly when it comes to understanding people and their emotions. Stoics emphasize the significance of self-awareness and emotional regulation. Responses such as a Stoic man who considers his emotions before acting, ensuring that his responses are considered and controlled. This reflective exercise not only aids in his development however, it also improves his emotional intelligence as a companion, enables for meaningful communication, dismantles boundaries, and initiates talks based on sincere respect and understanding. When a man is able to communicate his emotions honestly and recognize his partner's emotions so that they can have deep talks that strengthen their bond. Founded on respect and trust, like in the case of a couple having an inner disagreement. An emotionally intelligent man will attempt to include his partner's perspective while also adding his own ideas without exacerbating the situation. This approach not only resolves issues faster, but it also strengthens the link between women and men who are emotionally intelligent. Relationships are safe, compassionate, and allow both parties to feel seen and understood. Realized that a man who possesses emotional intelligence is not infallible, but it does imply that he is dedicated to responding and being present in his interactions, acknowledging his partner's emotional needs and communication in an authentic manner. Building strong and long-lasting partnerships needs intelligence, which calls for ongoing understanding. You demonstrate empathy for others while exhibiting stoic wisdom and the qualities of patience and kindness. 4. Let us continue to cultivate this quality in our daily lives, so that it can enhance our interactions with every one person who practices faith. And being modest allows us to examine an intriguing aspect of personal development that is closely related to both Stoic theory and relationship dynamics. Striking a balance between Stoicism and humility teaches us the importance of self-awareness, emotional regulation, and seeking virtue, all of which have a direct bearing on the concept of confidence. But wait, there's more. A person should frequently possess a combination of humility and self-assurance at the same time. What women find most endearing in males is their stoic confidence, which isn't about being confident, and self-assured is more important than appearing haughty or conceited. A man who exudes confidence in himself should not boast about his achievements or try to dominate others. Conversely, he's confident and at ease in both his speech and actions. Consider a man who can resolve a conflict or manage a crisis at work without losing his composure. Not only demonstrates is adept at handling difficult circumstances, but it also demonstrates an innate tenacity that many people find calming and lovely. Let's now discuss humility, which is crucial. To maintain a balance with Stoic confidence, humility requires understanding what you know, how little you have, when a man is both self-assured and modest at the same time. At the same time, he is aware that despite his potential skill set, he will always be a lifelong learner. This is seen in basic actions like seeking assistance, owning up to mistakes, and listening to others' opinions without feeling. For instance, a man who plays an excellent guitar may feel intimidated or defensive, self-assured in his abilities, but open to learning from others regardless of circumstance. Regardless of their degree of ability, he doesn't boast about his skills, but rather communicates them in ways that make other people happy, which increases his likability in social situations and makes it. Ladies enjoy this blend since it makes them simpler to relate to him, connect with you in a genuine way. A confident yet modest man can establish trust, since it demonstrates his loyalty, self-assurance, and approachability, and eager to expand. This harmony is alluring and creates an environment where mutual being humble yet self-assured at the same time can earn you respect and appreciation. Objective that enhances a man's appearance while simultaneously strengthening his character, giving him the power and his ability to manage life with grace, makes him a partner who can lead and learn. Remind and inspire people that the most admirable form of self-assurance is one that is openly shared and subtly confident. Let's strive to live by these principles. Every day, this quality entails being able to do more than just be kind. To relate to, interact with, and influence others, many women find this extremely. In addition to being charming in goo, a gregarious man can also furthermore develop a network of friends, co-workers, and other individuals. This not only is his network amazing, but it also demonstrates his ability to influence and persuade others, which speaks volumes about his social abilities and self-control. People frequently perceive men as charismatic and intriguing if he can strike up discussions and draw people into his group with ease. How well suited is he for social circumstances, and converse with a variety of people demonstrates that he has strong communication abilities, and in particular, his persuasive appeal not only makes him a desirable spouse, but he is a capable leader who inspires others and forges deep connections. So you might be wondering how this has to do with becoming the kind of man who is respected for his deeper qualities as well as his wealth and good appearance. More significant attributes. Being able to hold meaningful conversations is crucial because that's how you demonstrate your identity, your values, and your intelligence. Humor and your generosity during these interactions, you can communicate and display your qualities in a way that truly piques someone's interest. Thus, it's critical to focus on yourself, and although appearance and wealth can initially be alluring, these are not the only factors that count. Investing in oneself by making new acquaintances is possible when you learn new things and improve your communication skills. Enhance your appearance and level of fitness in simple, achievable ways. For instance, let's imagine you're at a party and you're not the most attractive or wealthy person there, but you can still make people notice you. Captivated by captivating tales, you connect and listen equally to each other. You have insightful conversations with individuals about a variety of subjects and actually seem interested in what other people have to say. Must admit that being able to communicate and behave in a way that inspires people to you are more appealing than you appear when people get to know and spend time with you. Thus, invest in your own development and search for methods to enhance your connections and quality of life, whether it's by creating more money to live comfortably, exercise to feel better, or simply wear nice clothes. Take what you've learned to heart and develop into the kind of person whose rich others are drawn to someone with an intriguing inner life and manner of existing in the world. They keep in mind the opportunities to network with amazing people and form lifelong. Even if you aren't utilizing the full potential of you and what you are, connections still exist. What's more important than appearances is what you can actually deliver. Rich sixth demonstrate kindness and respect, and Stoicism teaches us the importance of virtue, and how, in terms of interpersonal connections, our deeds can result in a more fulfilled existence. Particularly, the way males treat women with decency and kindness is not only appealing, it's crucial, like in the case of a man who gives an elderly person his seat. Respect and kindness are demonstrated by the woman on the bus, or by someone who listens intently without interrupting others. Like everyone else, ladies greatly value these attributes because they demonstrate a level of thought that extends beyond acts at the surface. It involves respecting others' dignity and performing honorably in even the smallest of daily exchanges while maintaining stoicism, demonstrating via your deeds your desire to live a life of virtue, philosopher Epicus. As it is said, do what is right and don't do what is right, stay away. Simple deeds of respect and kindness serve as excellent illustrations of this idea. In action, they can have a big impact on how connections are established and kept going, like when a man consistently demonstrates respect for women, in addition to holding the door open for them. He is demonstrating a stoic kindness in his words and deeds that enhances the environment of health and respect with sincere kindness. And while being considerate of others is a highly desirable trait, it is not merely methods of seducing others. Rather, they are essential actions that improve our lives, and the lives of those living stoically around us entails having intentionality and a sense of purpose that are, in the end, naturally appealing and advantageous in all interactions when we show kindness and respect. By doing so, we transcend beyond simply being wonderful friends or companions, are also being good Stoics, and through our interactions, we are improving the world. One moment at a time, and it's an incredibly lovely way to live. Number 7, passion and ambition. These qualities demonstrate a person's level of drive and enthusiasm for their objectives, and hobbies that, when a man is attractive to women, can make him a potential partner really enthusiastic about his work, hobby or cause, since it not only demonstrates what kind of person he is, but also how he might lead a purposeful life. For instance, consider the attractiveness of a man whose eyes shine when discussing his most recent endeavor or his next initiative. This excitement is infectious and sometimes quite alluring because it demonstrates his determination to achieve his ambitions. regardless of whether he's an artist who is an entrepreneur or a teacher who devotes many hours to honing his skill and is enthusiastic about instructing the next generation, who, from a serious perspective, works tirelessly on a new company idea. His drive may be a powerful force for positive change in your life and relationships. Your aspirations and passions must be directed by virtue, stoicism, and reason. Discourage enthusiasm in favor of promoting passions that are in line with practical objectives and individual qualities, such as stoicism. A guy could channel his drive into enhancing his society or gaining expertise in a field that enhances his life. And by using a balanced approach, he guarantees that his aspirations do not result in egoism or destructiveness. Women frequently value this trait, since it implies that a man is not a passive being. Rather, he is always changing and involved in the world. Ambitions indicate that he may have more in mind for their future together and for his life than just their current relationship. It's not enough to simply have dreams. You also need to consistently work toward realizing them, which demonstrates a proactive and resolute personality. In addition to, a man with clearly defined desires and ambitions can inspire his partner and provide a vibrant and adding value to the partnership by introducing fresh perspectives, experiences, and energies that, for example, provide excitement and fulfillment to daily life. A guy who enjoys exploring new places and cultures could motivate his significant other to develop their perspective on the world and embark on adventures that deepen their bond and extend their horizons. Having similar interests, aspirations, and life goals makes a pair attractive. Not only essential for leading a fulfilling life, these characteristics demonstrate that a person who is enthusiastic about life and driven to realize their greatest potential. Let's pursue our passions and aspirations in order to lead fulfilling lives that also improve the lives of people around us. Greater number 8. Being trustworthy and truthful. Being truthful entails more than, when a man is honest, he talks. It goes beyond simply stating the truth to include being true in your plans and deeds. Speaking honestly about his emotions and ideas is crucial, since it demonstrates that he isn't concealing anything, which in turn fosters trust. Picture a partnership in which the man confesses his emotions, his errors, and shares the facts about his history with this degree of candor. Not only helps prevent misunderstanding and fortifies the relationship between partners by reassure the lady that she can put all of her trust in him, but dependability extends beyond that. It entails being dependable and consistent in addition to simply being honest. Your behavior entails fulfilling your commitments and acting as a partner. May rely on in both good and bad times, such as a man who fulfills his commitments, whether they are huge or small, like being on time or fulfilling a significant promise. They demonstrate that he is reliable and trustworthy. This quality gives a lady a sense of respect and worth. From a Stoic perspective, these characteristics are about abiding by your principles and remaining loyal to yourself at all times. As an Stoic, you believe in the significance of integrity and self-control, which are intimately related to adhering to these values of honesty and dependability. A man not only maintains his honor, but also that of others surrounding him. Fostering a secure and dependable women in the environment frequently search for these qualities because they foster trust, trust is essential to any meaningful and lasting connection, because it maintains ties between them and fosters their growth. In the absence of trust, even in the strongest feelings may become unstable, and the partnership may find it difficult to deal with issues where being sincere and reliable in your relationships can become considerably stronger as a result of your everyday contacts. Should not be optional. Rather, they should be deeply ingrained in your identity. You establish a reputation for integrity that draws in companions outside of romantic relationships. but ultimately stronger professional and friendship ties as well. Being trustworthy and honest is not only desirable, but also essential. For any significant and enduring relationship, let's make an effort to completely, and women truly like this, since they continuously exemplify these qualities, improving our lives and the lives of others we care about. Characteristic in males since it demonstrates their ability to bounce back from adversity with fortitude and determination. Resilience isn't simply enduring through difficult times and emerging stronger, wiser and more resilient is just as important as getting through them. On the other hand, when a guy experiences a significant setback in his work, such as losing. When a commercial endeavor or his profession fails, he doesn't give up. Instead, he leverages the experience as a springboard to identify the issues and draw lessons from his make errors and proceed with fresh approaches and redoubled energy. This man's the capacity to persevere through hardship with grace and maintain an optimistic outlook is not just motivating, but also quite appealing, demonstrating his resilience and countenance. Stoicism shows us how crucial it is to maintain a stable mind in order to deal with life's uncertainties. Resilience in attitude and mental control, regardless of external circumstances, is strongly linked to Stoicism. Stoics believe that individuals should concentrate on what strong men are aware that people can change and let go of things that they cannot. So he spends his time and energy working on things that he can control, rather than wasting them doing good deeds and figuring up ways to improve his situation, because it displays a man's dependability and ability to manage the typical challenges that women face in life. Similar to men's toughness, emotional maturity is often indicated by a person's tough exterior and internally robust, which helps support the stability of the partnership when both individuals encounter interpersonal or reciprocal issues in their relationships. Strong guy never gives up and continues to strive for improvement and resolution. Getting upset or giving up is not a good idea because resilience improves everything. Character and fosters personal development in those who view obstacles as opportunities to grow and learn, not only enhances a man's appearance, but also provides him with the means to positively impact his resilience in relationships, and to society at large demonstrates how powerful and a flexible man is one who shows up, perseveres through adversity, and can chances inside them. Let's embrace resilience rather than using it as a means of showing off or draw others, but as a fundamental component of leading a whole and fulfilling life. Stand resilient when things go wrong and support one another along the path. Understanding that every setback presents an opportunity to improve appropriate capacity for help implies more than being there for your partner, entails engaging with them in life and learning about their aspirations, and providing them with assistance and direction to achieve their goals. Picture a partner who not only pays close attention to his partner's goals and career aspirations, but also offers assistance. She offers her guidance and acknowledges her accomplishments, whether it's through offering her fee comments on a project that's assisting her in connecting with possible contacts, or just offering her words of encouragement when she's having a rough day, can significant difference in her capacity to accomplish her objectives. Helping someone else, also providing them with emotional assistance, entails supporting and listening to one another during trying times. Without passing judgment, for instance, if a woman is anxious before a job interview, a helpful partner might assist her in getting ready, practice her responses with her, and provide comfort to increase her confidence. Supportive confidence from a Stoic perspective is consistent with the value of justice, which entails treating others fairly and acting in their best interests. Stoics emphasize the importance of society and supporting one another in their endeavors. Being present for his partner is a great method for a guy to enjoy a successful life. It not only makes their lives, but he also demonstrates his capacity for mental and emotional assistance, which fosters trust and respect for one another in a partnership, which is why women desire encouraging. When a partner genuinely supports your efforts, it may be immensely empowering because it shows that you have a fellow team member, someone who, along with you on your life's path, dreams with you and collaborates with you to make your dreams come true. In both parties must feel appreciated and understood for a relationship to be stronger and continue longer. Being supportive is more important because this will inspire both partners to develop as individuals and as a partnership. Rather than only wishing them well, it is necessary to actively contribute to their success and pleasure. This requires empathy and dedication. Let us endeavor to be partners that not only provide mutual assistance, but also encourage one another, as this will not only strengthen our bonds, but also help us become better, more unified individuals in all aspects of our lives as we in real life. It's simple to be influenced by the allure of material possessions and money. However, Stoicism also reveals underlying values that are far more significant. We discover that qualities like integrity, self-assurance, and fortitude are what actually improve our lives and create meaningful connections. Today, we discussed 10 characteristics in males that transcend wealth and effectively connect with women, include attributes that, with enough effort and dedication, any regular man may develop, enhancing oneself and creating enduring values. We don't just create our own lives. Not only do we improve things, but we also enable the formation of meaningful connections based on integrity and decency as you proceed. Keep in mind to make investments on what truly important to you, your development, your connections, and your character. Try to develop into the type of a man who exudes confidence and possesses these qualities. Sincerity. Keep in mind that genuine beauty stems from the depth of your soul and character. I hope if any of the concepts in this video resonate with you, please feel free to comment below and let us know. Thank you for watching. Until then, keep yourself safe and strive to be the greatest.